Welcome to the Trading Daddies podcast, hosted by yours truly, Nico Reyes, and as always, my awesome co-host.
What up, Daddies? Teflon John here.
Teflon John in the building. So for this episode, guys, we talk about, it's a quick, short episode. We just wanted to talk to you guys about our week so far. Amazing wins from Teflon John himself. Some lotto calls. We found the missing boxers. Also, I introduced you guys to the amazing sandwiches from McDonald's.
Yeah, that's it.
There we go. Have you guys just remember, if you guys need anything or comments, questions, or anything like that, just put them down in the comments below. tradingdaddies.com for all news Trading Daddies. If you guys please give us a preemptive like, subscribe, hit the post notifications. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm. So with that being said, we'll catch you guys on the episode. Welcome to the Trading Daddies podcast, hosted by yours truly, Nico Reyes, and my awesome co-host, like always, week in and week out. We can't do this without him.
What up, Daddies and Mommies? Teflon John in the building.
Tefleezy Fo Sheezy is in the building. So again, guys, we just want to say thank you guys each and every week that we record for you guys. We just want to let you guys know that we appreciate each and every one of you guys that listen to us on a weekly basis. It is 5 o'clock somewhere, so if you guys are watching the YouTube, John is enjoying a nice little brew. I, on the other hand, it's sober November, so I'm not going to be doing anything, nor am I shaving. So
no shave November.
No shave November. By the time this month ends, it's going to look like Cthulhu. It's going to look like this, like Davy Jones. Davy Jones. So yeah, with that being said, dude, it's been a weird week.
Today is Wednesday.
We had an amazing Monday.
Oh, dude, Monday was insane. I thought it was a misprint. I thought it was a glitch. I thought it was everything. Everything
Tell the people what your happiness came from, where your happiness came from on Monday.
So we remember when we spoke about lotto calls. Check this out. I think a few episodes ago, I think back in August, I started shopping for lotto calls. Okay, so I bought airlines, casinos, hotels, and Disney was part of them because they're a hotel, whatever. So I put them in the mix. And our theory was, remember this, these stocks were going to pay off because once the vaccines hit, Pfizer finally dropped the vaccine news that Monday. Actually, it was Monday morning that they dropped that the vaccine is 90% effective,
like clockwork.
But see, the thing is, it's not FDA approved. It's not. They still got to get approval. They still got to get manufacturing. Blah blah blah. All that just. But anyways, so I bought. If you guys remember, I bought MGM, I bought Wynn, I bought CZR, Caesars, I bought Marriott, I even bought Cruise Line, Carnival.
So primarily what you bought was all reopening.
All reopening stocks, heavily focused on casinos and gaming and hotels. Okay, so it's like a double whammy because, for example, Wynn, MGM, and Caesars, they're gaming and they're hotels. Okay.
Yeah.
So once the news dropped, bam, they all popped. It was a very nice Monday indeed.
It was a gorgeous Monday. I wake up. It's been really rough for me to get up that early. And I get a text message from John, and he was like, "Dude, look at everything." And lo and behold, I woke up. Everything was green. It was magical.
Everything was green. Everything was like insanely green. But upside, the tech stocks, the stay-at-home stocks, took a dump.
They
took a dump. This is nothing to brag, but really, I've had shitty days, good days, but this beats, this year's one of my best days. I think Nico knows that, my record for this year was a $9,000 day.
I remember that day. I remember that day. I remember that day. That was a live day.
But you know, Monday was a 12 grand day. But
14.
Bro, it got better because, you know, I got into Beyond, which is, you know, it's a piece of crap, by the way.
Yeah.
I bought 100 shares at 143, and next thing you know, it spiked. It spiked
170
to 170. All right, 170 because they put down some news that, you know, they're going to be collabing with McDonald's, and it's called the McPlant.
Why McDonald's? Why must you?
That is a real name.
Do that.
That name is for real. McPlant. That does not sound enticing at all.
They have a salad. So you're telling me they're going to put the salad in a sandwich?
Exactly.
I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
McPlant. So it's, I don't know if you've heard about it. It's a chicken. It's a fake chicken. Okay. Fake chicken with butter and some leaves and bread, potato bread.
So, a McFaken.
McPlant.
McFaken. You know what, guys? If we're gonna talk about like McSandwiches that, you know, really need to be at the forefront of everybody's minds, certain McDonald's burgers are amazing. Like, let's go with the classics. The Big Mac, delicious, right? Delicious. The double quarter pounder with cheese.
I just had, for some reason, we were talking about McDonald's. I just had McDonald's last night.
Delicious.
Bro, their fries are like, I know these are not real fries.
No, they're real fries. They're real fries, but the way that they cook it and the way they ship them, I think it's all about the preparation, right? Mm-hmm. But McDonald's fries are up there. We could do like a top 5 fries.
Wendy's is up there.
Definitely Wendy's is up there. So we're gonna go down the list. Right? For me, this is my top 5. Five Guys. Five Guys fries.
Wingstop.
Flames. Cajun. You got to get the Cajun fries from Five Guys. Wingstop fries are up there too. Then goes Wendy's. Mm-hmm. Then In-N-Out, and then McDonald's.
You know what the secret is for In-N-Out? You have to eat it so fast. Like, you have to first.
You have to eat the fries first. No, the other way is to get it animal style or extra fried.
Yeah.
You have to get it extra fried. You know who has trash fries? Burger King. Burger King has trash fries.
That is so true, though.
I need to talk to somebody at Burger King.
That's so true.
Because Burger King. All right. So when I first moved to the States, right, like, I loved Burger King. As a kid, Burger King was the ishnits. You know what I mean? It was delicious. And like, my dad taught me how to eat a burger properly. My dad taught me to take a Whopper, right? Take a packet of mayo, and every bite you take, you squeeze a little bit on top, right? And you just take a chunk. It's delicious. You guys should try it, right? A packet of mayo, just slightly put it on, just eat it, right? Something about Burger King that does it. And I tried it again as an adult. I hated it. Did not like it one bit. Fries are trash. There's something about Burger King that doesn't do it for me anymore. It's something about it just seems so plastic. But back to McDonald's. If you're going to order the sandwich, the best burger from McDonald's, right? The best burger of all time to me is the McGangbang.
The what?
The McGangbang. Have you ever had a McGangbang?
McGangbang?
Yeah, a McGangbang.
What country is that?
Oh, well, America. Also, California.
Because, you know, in different countries, McDonald's, like, they have their own, like, you know, featured burger, right?
Yeah. And I'm going to for the people who don't know what a McGangbang is. Let me learn you. Let me introduce to you guys the McGangbang. So this is the cheapest and most delicious burger you'll ever have in your life. The cheapest and most delicious. Okay. You could take a McDouble. Just a regular McDouble, right? A McDouble, and then you order a McChicken. Now you take the top buns off and you take the sandwich and you smash them together. Now you have the chicken sandwich and a double cheeseburger. Put it together. It's called a McGangbang. Now, if you want to get extra fancy with it, now you order a double cheeseburger. You know what I mean? Because I think a McDouble is only 2 patties and 1 cheese. But if you want to get,
how big is your mouth?
I mean, dude, if you smush it together, bro, many a times I was broke when I was younger. Right? I would be broke as hell, and I'm hungry. So I'm just going to go buy McDonald's. I get myself a McChicken and a McDouble for $2. put them together, make myself a delicious sandwich, and I'll be good for the day. You know what I mean? A McGangbang, people. You can't order that. You can't order that at the drive-thru because I've tried. I've definitely tried, and they thought it was offensive for me to ask for a gangbang because they thought it was a gangbang. No. I want a McGangbang, the most important sandwich of our time. Go try a McGangbang if you haven't had one yet. It's delicious.
That sounds like
even get a McGangbang Super Deluxe where you take a little bit of chicken nuggets, right? Like 4-piece chicken nuggets, just put it in the middle, you smush it together.
That's a McGhetto right there. That gonna give you shits.
Or if you really want to be super fancy, super duper fancy, right? You go in the morning. You know how they have all day breakfast now? Go in the morning. You grab yourself a McGriddle. Grab yourself a McGriddle with a round egg. None of that yellow, scrambled egg. That's trash. Get a round egg McGriddle. Get a hash brown. Build yourself a McGangbang. Just tow away off the buns, but you sandwich it in between the McGriddles. You know what it's called? A McClusterfuck.
So shits, bro.
But it's delicious. It's delicious. Also, shout out to whoever made the McGriddle. Can you imagine that? Like, if you're gonna put you're gonna build a breakfast sandwich and you're gonna use pancakes as buns. The guy who made the McGriddle is a goddamn genius. He is.
McDonald's. You know what I noticed? Their prices are not that cheap anymore.
They're not.
They're
not cheap anymore. Yeah, they're not cheap anymore. I remember them to be super affordable. You could hit the drive-thru and be happy with it, but not anymore. Dude, a Happy Meal now costs $5.
Yeah, because the toy costs more than the burger itself.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You know, in San Francisco, you have to actively ask for the toy.
Why?
You have to actively ask for the toy because of certain environmental issues. Oh my
God. McDonald's in the city, they're just cheap.
I don't think they're cheap, but you have to ask for the toy. So that's my little lesson for you guys for McDonald's. But yeah, dude, what else happened for you this week?
No, going back to Beyond had a crazy week. First of all, Monday and Tuesday, Beyond went from 143 to 170, and then down to
105.
105. So what an insane day for Beyond, because Monday, so I was just looking at memes on my phone, and then I was looking at the screen, and I saw Beyond spike up all the way to 170. I was like, oh shit, sell, right? So I sold, and I bought a call towards the end of the day for earnings, and then that took a dump. So whatever, I lost 500 on the call for that one, but I gained $2,000 for the play. So really, I made 1,500 off of Beyond Monday. But really, Monday was a really good day. I am going to talk about my next lotto calls in the next few minutes because they are. I'm really anticipating the stimulus and the recovery within the next 6 to 12 months, especially with the new administration. So if you guys want to get into it, we can dig through the lotto calls right now.
Let's go through a few right now, and then I think you'll give us a laundry list on Sunday, right?
Yeah. So the funny thing is, I got a few messages. Hey, going back to Ricky, I told him that if I ever make an X amount of dollars off of a play, I stash a certain percentage. I stash a certain percentage to trade. I stash a certain percentage to save or to reinvest or buy more stocks or whatever. But overall, you always want to keep something. That's it. Don't YOLO all of your trades, all of your profits back into the market, because it only takes one trade to wipe out your entire account. Period. I mean, I've done that, plenty of times. So I learned the hard way. So now every time I win a trade, I stash, a certain percentage, like 10, 20, 30, 40%, whatever. So we're going to go through, we're going to go through, I went shopping Monday, Tuesday, and some today. And I think I bought like 20 different, ticker symbols, right? It's just
What's your sizing on those?
between 300 to 500.
Okay. Like how many contracts in general? Just whatever you could squeeze out of the 3 or 5?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, for example, I'll give you an example. American Airlines. I bought, 2 calls, May expiration. Okay, so they're relatively cheap. So once the stimulus drops, or once we reopen again, or once, I don't know, if they start flying again, obviously I'm betting on that airlines will pop again. Okay, because what I'm betting on is the stimulus dropping and then the recovery. Okay.
True.
The reason I'm picking April, February, March, April, May expiration, that kind of gives me time. So like, let's say the stimulus is like a no-go anymore. So I can cancel all my lotto calls. Okay. So maybe I'll take a loss. Okay. But still though, like these tickers are relatively cheap. Okay. So 300 to 500 each play. I made 12 grand Monday. So really, if you do the math, 20, yeah, maybe I spent like 8-9 grand on these lotto calls.
Yeah.
And then I stashed the rest. So let's go down the list. I did buy American Airlines, ticker symbol AAL. I also bought AXP. That's American Express. Okay, it was super cheap. I got 4 calls. Expiration April. I got BABA, BABA.
Yeah.
Solid company, super solid. That's Chinese Amazon right there. I bought BBBY, BBBY, Bed Bath and Beyond. And you guys are going to see a pattern here, because I'm picking basically all of the retail stocks, airlines, and I did pick some, a few tech. That's it, a few tech, because I want to talk about cyclical rotation as well.
Exactly.
I got into Carnival again, CCL, ticker symbol CCL. I got in at a COTY, that's Cody. They sell a lot of shampoos. Okay. Disney, I got shout out to Disney. They're gonna report earnings tomorrow after hours. I got 2 calls, 2 positions in Disney, DIS. I actually got into a lot of oil.
Exxon.
Yes. Well, not Exxon. I'm going to explain to you why. The reason I didn't get into the big names like Chevron, CVX, or Exxon, XOM, the reason being is that I got into the smaller oil and natural gas companies. The reason being is that they move a lot faster. So let's say if the stimulus drops tomorrow, we'll see these companies pop like, let's say 30 to 40%. So one of them is ticker symbol ET, Energy Transfer. They also pay dividends, but I have calls, so it doesn't really matter. I also got into FANG, FANG. That's a ticker symbol. I got into Halliburton. Their refinery is at the you pass by it on 80. It's in Nevada. HAL. That's the ticker symbol.
Halliburton, isn't that Dick Cheney's thing?
Yeah, oil. Yeah. Big oil.
Is that? I didn't know that was oil. I thought that was government contracts.
No.
No. I'm totally mistaken.
It's in the energy sector. I got back into MGM, March expiration. Oracle. It's a tech company. Ticker symbol ORCL. March expiration. I got it for cheap. For 54 cents. I got 10 calls on that one. $500. I got into Rocket.
Okay.
I got 2 positions on that one. They're relatively cheap. I got this makes no sense, but I got into space, SPCE, April expiration. I got into.
They had good news. They had good news.
Yep, I'm actually up on that one already. A lot actually. Under Armour, UA. It's pretty much retail, but majority of their sales is through online.
Mhm.
And I also got into Walmart, WMT. That one is March expiration. Also, I got into Overstock, OSTK. So these are all recoveries, and once the stimulus drops, then yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
it's just
we'll
gonna
take
go
a hit on
gangbusters.
that one. Also, I got into it's called F cell, fuel cell,
Fuel cell, yeah.
ticker symbol FCEL. Okay, since Plug Energy runs has been running,
Mhm.
it
It has
actually
been.
ran I think like 10% today. F cell usually follows Plug
Mhm.
Energy.
It's like a sympathy play. Have
It,
you so with this list that you created, right? Which
yeah,
is a beautiful list, by the way.
yeah.
Um, you found value, which will pay off down the road once we hit a stimulus. Once we hit a stimulus, yes. But what about I didn't hear you say Target. Is there a reason why you left Target out?
Um, so when I look at these lotto plays, I look at the charts. So going back to the first lotto plays, when I looked at MGM Win Caesar, SPY and the Dow was lagging. Okay, and we're also going to talk about rotationals. So the reason I picked lagging sectors was
Mhm.
because they had more potential to bounce or
Gotcha.
pop. So if you look at Target's chart, because I looked at Target and I also looked at like Costco and the other giants, all of their charts pretty much didn't take a hit or had already recovered.
Gotcha. I see what you're saying.
I'm also looking at, I didn't get to it because I wanted for it to come down, Kohl's, KSS.
Yes. KSS.
KSS, it came down today by like 10%, but I still want it to come down to like
A little
20.
bit more.
And then I'm just gonna probably YOLO that one because that's a retail store that once the stimulus drops, it will pop
Yeah.
for sure.
And, dude, I love Kohl's. I
Yeah,
mentioned
yeah,
a few episodes ago. Like the smell of Kohl's brings me back to a better time when I was forced to go inside the department store, which I didn't want to.
yeah. For the folks who don't know what Kohl's is, well, shame on you. First of all, it's like you don't ever go to the mall. Kohl's is basically an upgraded version of JCPenney and Macy's.
Exactly. But you have really good name brands in there too.
They have everything.
Like if you really want to go, if you don't want to go diving at like Ross or JC Penney's or whatever, go to Kohl's. You can get like nice Nike dry fits.
Yep.
For super cheap. They're hella cheap. Plus, they give you a Kohl's cash for Black Friday. I like their business model is pretty cool. It's just beaten down because of the pandemic and just the retail's just really taking a hard hit. But what I've noticed in the theme of what you've talked about, these are stocks that have been beaten down throughout the pandemic.
They've been beaten down. I really dug through my watch list. Same thing with my first lotto calls that paid off huge. I only had to wait probably like 4 or 5 weeks. And then it paid off a lot, it was just insane. And I'm willing to wait, for these plays to pan out because their expiration is like March, April.
Yeah, you have time.
If I sit them out for a month, I'm going to lose money off of the K, but really it's not going to be a whole lot because the positions are already small. I'm talking about like $300, $400, $500 positions.
Yeah. Plus, you pretty much go like expiration, like not your expiration is pretty far out, but in terms of your stroke price, what are you doing like in terms of how far out is your stroke price?
So when I did the math, I typically do don't follow me on this one. It's
say less.
OTM, meaning out of the money. All of them are out of the money because they're cheaper.
They are.
Okay. And that's why they're lotto plays because they're like 20 to 30% out, like from the current price. So like, let's say if Kohl's is at 23 right now, 30% of that, I'm looking at $30 strike, maybe March or April. Okay. Because once that stimulus drops, I guarantee you, like these plays, they're not just going to pop, 1%, 2%. They're going to pop at least like 10%.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's where you capitalize.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
I mean, say less, dude. I'm right there.
But Monday was just, it was just crazy because I really do think that the stimulus package / recovery would be the next big thing.
Oh, it will. We're just seeing a little bit of volatility now because we're not seeing a very peaceful transition of power.
Yep.
So once I was talking to Ali about this earlier, dude, like once you see a transition of power that's actually peaceful, you're going to see the market shoot up because now real work is going to happen in terms of market recovery. So that's what I'm really really hoping for in the next week or two, that we finally get an answer saying, hey, he lost, guys. Just let it go. Let's get to the future. Like the more that he holds out on signing off the paperwork saying that he lost, the more volatility we're going to get, and it's just going to be super annoying in terms of trading day in and day out. But other than that, I just want to let you guys know before we go that I did make good on John and I's bet for the Bears versus Bulls. I did buy him the Trading Daddies boxers.
Hey, no lie, these are actually comfy.
The one-eyed snake.
I would wear this at the beach,
bro. That's actually pretty sick. They're like, hey, just do a side view real quick. Do a side view.
It's not screen printed. It's like
etched in there, right?
It's etched in there. Yeah, it's like this is not going to fade off. Like,
yeah, like the gains are gains.
These are nice, and it's like breathable, and it's like wearing an Under Armour.
There you go.
I actually feel manly with this.
You do feel manly.
Hell yeah.
You do feel manly. Nice.
So nice. Shout out to Broski for getting me one of these. And then, hey, we still have a bet.
We do.
Tesla, ticker symbol, tickle
symbol? Yes! Yes! We have something new. It's called a tickle symbol.
Ticker symbol, TSLA. Everyone knows about Tesla.
Yep.
It hits 500 before January, which it's only one pop away.
Yeah,
I'm going to be wearing that during a pod. Because guess what? That's going to be another lotto play. I actually have a big position with Tesla, so whatever.
Yeah, God damn, what is going on with Tesla? I really do feel like Tesla's just one tweet away from a rocket ship.
Dude, it's so annoying, and I'm pretty sure everyone that's listening has at least Tesla shares or calls, right? Everyone's trading Tesla. It's so annoying because it's not even moving.
The volume is extremely high. Here's the thing that kind of ticks me off. Is like when you watch the candles on the 5 minutes, right? It's all like sequential dojis that don't know where to go.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, and it's not like it's and the worst part of it all, dude, it's riding the VWAP. So you don't know whether or not it's a good time to jump in or whether or not to let go because it's just straddling the VWAP. So I don't know, dude. But anyways, some good earnings news. You know who really killed it? Fossil. FOSL. FOSL killed it. It jumped from $7 to like $9.50.
Oh crap!
Yeah.
Also, that makes sunglasses.
I mean, sunglasses, watches,
and watches.
Yeah, their e-commerce space is doing really well. I think that is the messaging for all big retail is if they do beat, it's going to be their e-commerce. Also, shout out to our Discord member Bones for the GRWG. A lot of the boys rode that play. Dude, marijuana stocks are hot right now. There is a little bit of downtrend, but GRWG seems to be the one besides ACB that's doing some work because they just acquired a whole bunch of growing plots. So that's definitely good news for them. So congratulations to the boys who play GRWG. You guys are in for a good morning tomorrow. Palantir earnings are tomorrow afternoon. Good Lord, I'm excited for Palantir. There's a lot of misconceptions about Palantir, and I think I want to talk about Palantir on the next pod so that we could clear the air and have everybody get excited for that. We're going to do a double whammy stock of the week. Double whammy stock of the week. Because I do think that there is a future for Palantir, and if you guys aren't like watching it, at least just watch it.
Yep.
It could be the next big thing, because we've seen companies like this go from 9 to 2,000, and it's you need to be there for the magical ride. I'm very bullish on Palantir ever since I heard about it. Did some of the research. We'll talk about that more on the next pod. But what else are you playing this week, dude?
Well, I got Disney tomorrow. They're reporting earnings. I really do think a 145, shoot would be nice, because last earnings they popped to 11%. I am playing Palantir, with you, and as long as we're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
We're gonna ride this till the wheels fall off. Palantir, I think I got 3 positions on Palantir. I just added 3 more calls. Palantir positions getting bigger and bigger, but the gains keep coming, bro.
They do. And
shout out to Gabe if you're listening. I told Gabe a little story. I told him that I was going to get rid of my February 12.5 calls and an upgrade to the $20 strike May.
What a savage! He upgraded his positions,
and and I could see Gabe's face. He was like, "What the heck? What do you mean upgrade?
Like you traded it in?"
It's like you traded a BMW to a Toyota. Like, what upgrade? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're already making a crap ton of money off of the 12.5s. Why would you risk your position and upgrade to a $20 strike May expiration?
OTM, whatever. That's why. OTM boys, assemble. You know what it is? You know the vibes. But yeah, right now
I got one more done.
My triple Q call for tomorrow. I will be closing that out pretty soon. I was trying to close it out today, but then I looked at it and I had my finger on the trigger already, and then the bell rang, so I was like, whew. And so far it's looking good. As long as futures hold it a little bit, let's do a futures forecast real quick before we go. We are looking at
minus 0.6.
Good Lord. Why is it like that?
I do have last one. I have since we're not going to do a show till Saturday. DraftKings.
Ooh, Friday.
It's Friday.
Friday morning.
Mm-hmm. I have 5 positions on DraftKings. I got 4 different call options, and I got 200 shares.
Like 4 different strikes and 4 different. Is that a super spread?
Super spread. I got a 45 strike. I got a 50. I got a 60. I got 65.
Holy hell! You have a super spread.
And I got 200 shares. Because I believe in all these degenerates.
Super spread. So it's looking like an up and up week. But then again, guys, if you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to hit us up on tradingdaddies.com. Follow us on Instagram at ThizMcGee and at John C. Trades, also at tradingdaddies.com. Merch site is up if you guys want to check that out. We did drop a few things. We are working on something nice for the holidays.
For the kids.
For the chillins. For the children. We are going to be doing something nice for the kids. And we are going to be donating 10% of our proceeds for the entire website to a charity that we will be choosing at the end of the month. So, let's make some kids' lives a little bit brighter this coming Christmas. But anything else you want to talk about before we go?
No, I'm good, brother.
Nice. So we'll catch you guys on the next episode. But let's start trading, guys.
Yee.
Yoo-hoo.